Once upon a time, in a small village, there lived an old woman. She had silver hair, a wrinkled face, and kind, peaceful eyes. She lived alone in a small house near a banyan tree. Her husband had died many years ago, and she had no children, yet she never complained. She was always smiling, even when life was difficult. Life in the village was hard. Some people were farmers, others worked as carpenters or in small shops. Sometimes there was no rain, and crops failed. Sometimes people became sick and could not work. Worry and sadness were common, but the old woman remained calm and positive. Every day she sat under the banyan tree, spoke kindly to people, and gave them hope. One day, a young woman named Radha came to her crying. Fear was written all over her face. Radha said, "My husband has gone to the city to find work, but he has not sent any money. My children are hungry and I am very scared." The old woman asked her to sit down and gently said, "Tell me, my child, what are you thinking?" Radha replied, "I only think about bad things. What if my husband does not find work? What if he forgets us? These thoughts make me weak and hopeless." The old woman smiled softly and said, "When we think negative thoughts, our heart becomes heavy. But when we think positive thoughts, our heart becomes strong." Radha asked, "How can I think positively when my life is full of problems?" The old woman then told her a short story. Once there was a very poor man. He had no food, no money, and no family. One day he sat beside a river and cried. An old woman asked him why he was crying. He said, "I have nothing in life." The old woman replied, "Look around you. You have the river, the trees, the air, and the sunlight. If you only think about what you don't have, you will always be sad. But if you think about what you do have, you will find peace." The man listened. Slowly, he stopped crying and began to notice the beauty around him. From that day, his life started to change, not because his problems disappeared, but because his thinking changed. After finishing the story, the old woman looked at Radha and said, "Positive thinking does not remove problems, but it gives us strength to face them." Radha felt hope for the first time. She decided to try. Every morning she started telling herself, "Today will be a good day." She worked hard, took care of her children, and waited with patience. After a few weeks, Radha received a letter. Her husband had found a job in the city and was sending money home.